Sponsored by rxcardclub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 85% on prescription drugs. rxcardclub.com. Cardinals don't call it a rebuild, but the build is on nonetheless toward Chaim Bloom era. Before the Cardinals turn the keys of baseball operations over to a new leader they've already signed to a 5-year contract, the organization is detouring down an unfamiliar avenue for this ownership group, one that means a reduced payroll, increased youth and selling fans on a new brand after a generation of measuring success in October's rather than the futures market. The message is, "We're going young," Chairman Bill DeWitt Jr. said after a news conference Monday to announce changes in direction. That's the message. A day after a second consecutive season ended without a playoff berth, the Cardinals detailed what DeWitt introduced as a major announcement for the direction of the club. In John Mozeliaks' final year as president of baseball operations, the Cardinals will focus inward with investments in their player development infrastructure that could limit spending on the big league club to contend in 2025. People are also reading. Bloomington man identified in fatal crash near Tremont. New housing planned for Bloomington's southwest side. 1 dead, 1 critically injured by gunshots early Sunday in normal Week 5 high school football scores for Central Illinois. 18-year-old identified in fatal shooting near Illinois State University. Koos, Tarhule react to pop-up party. Nehemiah Joel Schoenecke shots fired on Raab Road early Saturday morning. Champaign woman sentenced in McLean County for burglarizing a Bloomington beauty store. Congratulations to Pantagraph Week 4 Player of the Week. Prairie Central's Caiden Schulz. Kylan Graham Bosworth flick, still a team, and married nearly 80 years. Ferrero opens $214 million Kinder Bueno production facility in Bloomington. Beer Nuts reopens Bloomington factory store. Verizon confirms it's working to restore service after widespread complaints. Acres brings local ingredients to the dinner table in Pontiac. Former Boston and Tampa Bay executive Chaim Bloom will oversee this overhaul of the minor league programs and then, next fall, take over as president of baseball operations when Mozeliaks' contract expires. Bloom's 5-year deal in that role begins next off-season through 2030. DeWitt said the Cardinals are entering a period of transition. Just as noteworthy was what the Cardinals did not say Monday. They avoided the charged word that starts with R and signals a certain slip in the standings. They repeatedly used the little cousin of rebuild. Yes, this is a reset, Mozeliaks said after the televised news conference. Yes, this is going to be where we're not focusing on necessarily building the best possible roster we can. We're also excited about the roster. We do have a bunch of young players. We also have some emerging stars at the minor league UE level. How we could augment that over the next few months, time will tell. Mozeliaks, in his 3rd decade with the Cardinals, could actually see some of his day-to-day responsibilities increase in 2025.